Good. No, don't do that. Come on, don't be silly. Good afternoon. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday afternoon, and it is Ask Anders Wednesday, where I'm going to start to do weekly Q&As. Many people ask me questions, but we're getting that. I've hit 50 subscribers at the weekend. Awesome. And I think I'm about 54 now. So yeah, it's a little update on stuff that's been happening in the last week. This morning I recorded a new video which is currently editing at the moment on Quick and will be uploaded later, in which I got this. It's Kaya. All will be revealed in that video when it goes up. Yeah, and I also recorded it with this, which is my new Sony QX10 camera, which is actually really good video quality. I'm impressed. Battery life is quite terrible, but sound quality is good, video quality is quite decent on it. It does have a purplish tinge for some reason on me, but I think it might be because of the white balance being slightly off being indoors and stuff like that. Keep going whiting out on this one actually. It's because I'm backlit. Right. So yeah, QX10 really good. That was picked up last week. That was one of my new hauls. Well, kind of. That was £45 online. It arrived. It was disappointed it was a white one. Pew. But it did come with a 64GB memory card inside, which was awesome because they're about 15 quid on their own. And I'm running out of memory cards. That I was able to buy because I bought last week from a charity shop this Canon EOS 50E SLR, not digital SLR, old school film camera, 35mm. This cost me £5 with a 75 to 300mm official Canon lens, which got traded in for £50. So bought that with it, which is awesome. Happy times. So I was really pleased with that. I also bought, I had my new tablet come next week, which I am really pleased with. That's a Sony Z2, 10.1 inch screen, octo-core, 3GB RAM, 3GB of ROM, 16GB of RAM, all the other way around. Loving it, it's brilliant, super fast, brilliant for editing. The downside is I wish I'd have gone for the 32GB RAM version because it keeps filling up quickly, and using Quick, which is the video editing software I use, it doesn't give you an option to save it to the external memory. So yeah, but apart from that, it's a brilliant tablet. I also bought the dock for it, which is on at the moment, a little wireless dock. Well, not wireless, you lock it on. I did order a keyboard, they sent me the wrong one, so that went back. Anyway, so but yeah, I've got some new cameras and new bits and pieces, and I'm just going to go through with what I picked up in the last week. Firstly, I didn't pick this up last week, but I bought it a few weeks ago. Got this. That is amazing. It is a boxed original Instamatic Kodak camera. It doesn't come with a film, but apart from that, it is brand new. It's beautiful. It's 126 cartridge film, which I think I have some somewhere. I don't even know how old it is. It cost me £4.99, but it was beautiful. I had to buy it. It was just like, it's so pretty. So I got that, one new camera, really happy with that. I think I might have showed this one at the weekend. I also got a Lomo Shmina 8mm. It's 35mm one with an 8mm lens. Nice little camera. Cost me, I think, £2 or £3, something ridiculous. I saw it, I had to buy it. I love the Russian Lomo cameras. They're fab. I bought another selfie stick. I bought my lathe, which is in the other video. Oh, and I bought a selfie stick yesterday, walking around the charity shops in town. I got this one. It's just a standard monopod one. It cost 50p from Lighthouse in town. It's a different kind of clamp to the normal ones, and that's why I picked it up, because I've got plenty of these. It's a decent one, it extends out really. It's long. It's actually a really, really long one. Nice metal, aluminium one. Decent mount on the front of it. But what I liked is the clamp. The clamp is different. Normal mounts are like what I'm currently using. I'll fetch it up for a second. The normal ones you get, if I flip the camera, are like that. And they're alright, they're pretty good. They do. I use one of those in my car to mount my phone for sat nav and stuff like that. They're quite decent. But this, it was 50p. And sorry about this. It was 50p. I'm just going to flip myself back over. There you go. Right. It's better. And I like the little mount. The reason I like the little mount is it's got a tripod mount, standard tripod mount on the bottom. Like so. But it's also got, so it can be mounted like that for landscape mode. But it's also got a mount on the back of that bit, which can be fixed like that. And then you can actually mount the thingy in kind of portrait mode on it as well. So it's quite neat. So you can do it like that and hold thing like that. Yeah. There you go. Hold phone. Clip, clip. So you can do like that. It's quite neat. 50p, bargain. Happy times. Yeah, so I got that. What else have I picked up this week? Yesterday, I did another quick flip. I went out at lunch. Charity shop had got some PlayStation 2, PlayStation 2 and a couple of Wii games. I will tell you what I bought and what I sold for. So I got, this is what I bought. Yep. So I'd already got some stuff to trade in. I'd got a Modern Family, which was cost me 50p. That traded in for £2. I'd got the last of the Homeland ones, which cost me 50p. That was £1.40. And some Christmas movies. I think I got 5 for £1 before Christmas. I got £1.30 back off them. So I've got some PS2 games, which cost me 60p each, which were Grand Theft Auto, Outrun, Peter Pan, Harry Potter Goblet of Fire, Jungle Book Party, and for the Wii I got Mario Kart. So I made a loss on Grand Theft Auto 3, that traded at 40p. Outrun doubled back on and got £1.20. Peter Pan was even, I got 60p for. Harry Potter was £1, so I made 40p on that. Jungle Book was 30p, so I made a loss of 30p. Fine. The best one, however, though, was Mario Kart, which cost 60p, and I got £10 credit for. So that was really, really good. So all in all, yesterday, so it would have cost me £3 plus another pounds, £4. That's another 50p. So about £4.50, and I got £18 in voucher. Would have been £12 in credit, so not even very worth it. So I got that. So I'm going to get myself some more 32 gig and 64 gig micro SD cards for using cameras and stuff. Yeah. Sadly, last week I recorded a load of footage on my one memory card, and I lost all of the footage on it. I did a video called how I bought a Chromebook for £16 and some other stuff. The footage just went. Memory card was corrupt. Don't know why. I don't know if it's because I was using a micro SD card in an adapter to SD, or it was just a cheap memory card. So I'm buying some more memory cards. I've got a SanDisk 64 gig, and I'm going to get some more with the £18 credit for that. So yeah, literally on lunch yesterday I spent £3 and I made £15-ish back from that, so it's pretty good going. Also, one second. Picked up daughter from school yesterday and went to a charity shop in the little village and got that for £1. Batman Free, Beyond Gotham for £3.60. Cost me £1. It'll give you £1.50 cash, not worth it, or £4 credit. So that's going to go in, traded in. I've also got some more stuff I'm going to trade in. It's my last Modern Family, which was 49p, which is a £2 credit. And I have found out from ancient places I have some old Wiimotes. So I have two Wiimotes. One's got the Wii Motion Plus thing. They're about £15 each. There's a couple of nunchucks, and I've got two PlayStation controllers. That's PS1 original DualShock. That's the PS2 one. And they're about £5-6 each. So we're going to trade all of those in later today as well to get a bit more credit. That's not stuff I've bought, it's just stuff that I've had sat around and isn't really needed. Right, so what else have I picked up this week? I think that's about it. It's been a busy one. Yeah, so question and answers. Not had many Q's, and so I haven't got many A's. I've had a couple of comments about videos, some really positive ones. Some ones saying, I tried something the other day and was trying videos with music overlays on them using quick editing software, GoPro quick editing software. I had a copyright claim filed against me for one of them. Don't know why. It was a free, one of the ones that came with Quick, so it shouldn't have been copyrighted. And the other one, the sound was too loud for people to be able to hear me speaking, which I suppose is the purposes of these videos, that people actually want to hear me speak. I don't know. So anyway, so I've re-uploaded that. That was my wood turning lathe one. I re-uploaded that last night. So I hope that's sorted. So kudos to Panda Hero for talking about that. One of my followers, I'm really sorry I can't remember your name properly, the Metadetectorist person, said about mounts for their Kodak Easy Share action camera thing, and they said they were having difficulty finding adapters for it. It was on the review video that I did for this mini monopod, which I love. It's so brilliant because you can just go. And, I know, I'm a big kid. Now, what I would recommend for one like that, what you've got is actually a mount like this one that I bought yesterday for 50p. If you can pick one of these kind of mounts up, I think it'd work really, really well for one of those ones, because it's wideish, it's got a clamp, it's cushioned. Failing that, the one that I'm using at the moment may work as well. But because it looks like to me it was a sort of like portrait mode camera, so you could kind of hold it and clamp it in that. So if you are on the lookout for a mount for it, depends on the width of your little camera, something like that may work, hopefully. But yeah, so I tried out, like I say, I tried out the QX10 this morning and I'm quite impressed with it. Nice little camera. These, when they first came out, were £200 in 2013. They were quite limited at the time and didn't do the full, there was no manual mode on them as such. Now you can only control ISO and exposure, white balance. But I could never afford one at the time. And I thought, well, you know, lens off that £50. And I actually really enjoy it. I'm going to have lots of fun with this little camera, I think. You can get apps for Android to actually turn it into a little mini time-lapse camera. So I might have some fun with that. I say the only downside is the battery life on it's terrible. And I don't think you can use the camera whilst it's on charge, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. So yeah, questions. I've had a couple, not many. I had somebody say on Facebook asking what am I doing about sort of like Viking stuff, because they don't see me doing much in the way of Viking stuff. And the simple answer to that is, if you know me on Facebook quite well, you'll know that I last year was misdiagnosed with a muscle tear and then finally diagnosed with a hernia, and I have to have surgery for it, which is only in 3 weeks' time. Because I have a hernia, it kind of limits me what I can do exercise wise. I can walk, but I can't do any kind of heavy lifting. I can't do anything strenuous, so I've had to stop running. I had to stop going to the gym. My weight has kind of piled on again after all the weight loss I did last year with Slimming World. So yeah, so feeling a bit, yeah, but kind of looking forward to um, getting back on the weight loss journey again, and that's going to be something I'll be vlogging about as well. Because last year when I started Slimming World, I really struggled, kind of as a guy, but kind of as because I didn't really know about the diet and how it worked. So I'm going to go back on that journey again this year once I've had my operation, healed up, and try and get some weight loss in again, because I was really happy with myself last year. My body, I'd lost a lot of weight, I felt really good about myself, and then over Christmas lost motivation, and just the weight's piled back on, and I'm not quite as heavy as I was this time last year, but I'm getting there, and I don't want to be at that point again. So I'm going to try, really try to do it, and I think, you know, doing another vlog like this will be quite an inspirational thing to maybe myself or to other people, to motivate them to, you know, if they wish to lose weight. And I'm not saying that weight loss is for everybody. You know, you should be happy with your body as you are, and if you're not, then change it, which is what I'm doing. I'm not happy with my body, so I'm changing it. So yeah, so short answer, long answer, I'm not doing Viking stuff at the moment because I can't fight. Hopefully in a couple of months' time I'll be back on it and I can fight again, and I can't wait. But until that time, I'm kind of stuck with it. I am doing more crafting stuff. I'm going to be doing some more videos in the next couple of weeks about crafting. Bought the lathe so I can start wood turning, got some stuff going on with that. Got some hiking adventures planned, got some more trips planned and things like that. Looking into doing some bushcraft and wild camping, which I'm really excited about. Yeah. Somebody else asked me, why are you doing this? Why are you bothering blogging? And I don't know. Well, I do know the answer to it. Those of you who know me know that I teach. I don't talk about my teaching side much because I have to keep it separate, you know, from a legal standpoint, and because it's a separate part of me. Work me is different to this me. But I teach interactive media, which is all about digital interactivity, how we as a culture are evolving and social media is evolving. And I need to learn all of this stuff. I need to learn how to do vlogging. I need to learn how to do video creation, all that kind of stuff. Because whilst I've dabbled in the past, and I did my short film a couple of years ago, it's not something I've been massively into. So it's like, well, I need to learn all this stuff. So I thought, if I do my vlog, and even if nobody watches these, it doesn't really matter. The fact that I'm learning, I'm having a go, and I'm picking this stuff up means I can pass that knowledge on to my students, which makes me a better teacher, a better person, theoretically. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing it. And because I actually quite like doing this kind of stuff, it's fun. I don't have the opportunity to do photography much anymore, and photo shoots, much as I'd love to. The reality of it is I don't have the time to do any more photo shoots or plan them properly in advance. I'm going to try, I really want to try and get back into it this year, but it's been a struggle. Last year I managed 3 shoots. I did try and arrange some for January. They fell flat, work commitments came up, and because I'm not, sadly not as healthy a person as I want to be because of the hernia stuff, and some days the pain is bloody awful, and some days the pain's great. Today's fine. The last couple of days have been okay, but the weekend it wasn't okay, so it's a weird thing. So yeah, so I'm doing this for my own sanity, to learn more about sort of social media, digital media, a way to interact with stuff, and just because I can. Because why not? You know. And this is what I was thinking about to myself earlier. If you watched my live stream on Facebook earlier, you know, I was talking about that. You know, life is, yeah, it's a journey, and you've got to do something with that life. You know, it's. A couple of years ago, I lost my dad. It sucked, but I didn't give up, although I did to a point. I gave up a little bit, and I started to worry about my own health quite a bit. Had a lot of health scares. It was terrifying. And I don't want to be like that, you know. I don't want to just be thinking about death all the time and that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to do stuff that I enjoy. And that's what this is about. It's because I enjoy it. I want to do this. I want to do more. I want to do something different. And why not? You know, at the end of the day, there's a lady that I follow on Facebook, She's got a vlog and she's called the 50 Plus Influencer. If you're watching this, hi, how's it going? I'll be posting your stuff out for you soon. If you get this far, hi. Anyway, yeah, and you know, she's doing it. And there are more people my age and older who are doing this kind of stuff. And why not? If you want to do it, do it. I see people on YouTube who are... There's one guy, and he's like 50, 60 plus, and he's doing like wood turning videos. There's a guy in Canada I follow, a couple of them. One's a trash picker, one's... he's a bushcrafter, and he's got 1 million subscribers. There's another one who he builds and repairs axes, that kind of stuff. It's like, yeah, you're going to get the trolls, you're going to get the idiots, but if you want to do something like this, just do it. Why not? Have fun. You know, life is genuinely too short to worry. I know you kind of, and in my profession as a teacher, I have to worry a little bit about what others think of me, and I have to portray myself in a certain way on social media, and that's fine. You know, I behave myself for the most part, and these videos, you know, are... I never mention students by name, I never mention where I work, people just know the kind of course that I teach, and that's fine. But that's as far as it goes. And yeah, you know, you've got to have fun with your life, you know. And yeah, I'm a teacher, I'm supposed to be a professional, and I am a professional. When it comes to teaching, I am a professional. I think I am very good at my job, I enjoy my job, I work hard at my job, and it's great. But I like to have free time to be able to do weird and wonderful stuff like this, like buy my lathe and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing this, just because, simply because I can. And if you want to start your own YouTube channel and start your own vlog and have your own adventures, do it. Please do it. I implore you to do it. Get out there, have fun, and do interesting stuff. And if you don't want to, fine, you know, it's your choice, completely your choice, but why not? Have some fun. What was the other question somebody had asked? There was one more. Come on, brain, think. Yeah, somebody asked about doing tutorials for jewellery making. Yes, that is on the cards. At some point. I'm not a jewellery maker. My wife is the jewellery maker. She's the one who makes stuff like these bracelets, like the chainmail bras, like, you know, these kind of things. She makes all of that. I don't. I make the stuff to enable her to make that, which is why I got loads of wire earlier, which is in the other video. I make the stuff to allow her to make stuff. She doesn't sell it, she doesn't do it for money, she just does it purely for joy. We are thinking about doing it for money, and setting up a little mini crafting business, but she does stuff like that. What I do is I make the rings. I make for chainmail. I make the pieces. I turn stuff like wire like that into chainmail rings, which she then makes into amazing pieces of jewellery. And so I'm going to do some videos of that. I'm going to do some pewter casting videos when it starts to get a little bit warmer. I have got some from a couple of years ago which I can post up, but they're a bit old and not so good. But I might post them up. I'll see. I'll think about it. So yeah, I am going to be doing some more jewellery tutorial, well, some jewellery tutorial videos. I may ask Zoe if she wants to do a video or two at some point, and hopefully she might. You never know. She's a bit camera shy, so we have to be really nice to her. So yeah, right. I've been talking for 25 minutes. Nobody's watched this video, and if nobody watches this video, that's fine. If a couple of people watch this video, that's fine. If you get this far and you've watched all the way through to here, it's 23 minutes in, comment below and say, and answer me this question: what am I having for tea? The answer is probably jacket potatoes. So comment below jacket potatoes, and then I'll know that you've watched this far. If not, fair enough, no problem. I say I'm doing this for me more than anything else, and if people watch it, great. If they don't, great. Fair enough. I'm trying, doing something different. So on that note, I'm going to go. This has been my Wednesday video. Ask Anders. If you want to ask me a question for my next video, live video, please do. I've got some more content editing at the moment. Currently It's at 96% editing the video from this morning. I've still got some stuff from last weekend. I've got the what did I post for Poundland video? I don't think I posted a Poundland video, which is like Poundland review stuff. I've got that one to post up, and I've got a couple more. I may re-record the how did I bought a Chromebook for £17 video, because I was a bit annoyed that one got lost. But I'm also quite conscious it was a bit preachy and it was a little bit boasty. It's like, hey, look at me, I did all this stuff, I'm so amazing. But that's what these videos are about as well. They're about, you don't have to spend a lot of money to be able to get nice stuff, and there are ways, legal, very legal ways, of being able to get nice new kit by spending very little, but being very, very clever with your money. For example, with all of the big sleeve editions of all the Blu-rays that we bought, we were looked out on them big time. We bought them at really, really cheap, and we sold them trading them in for a good amount of credit, which enabled us to buy that Chromebook for my daughter. Now they're not even worth the price paid for them 3 weeks later. So we looked out big time. We really, really looked out on that. So yeah, so you just got to be there at the right time, right place, and just kind of be lucky. And I feel sometimes like I am quite a lucky person. Anyway, 25 minutes in, 26 minutes in. Thank you for watching. I'm going to log off now. This is going to be posted onto the YouTube channel anyway for you to watch later. Sorry about the exposure on this one. It's a bit blown out its proportions on that because I am being backlit from there. But yeah, so I've been using my Manfrotto Pixie tripod today, a cheap little mount. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have watched, if you haven't, fair enough, no worries. Next video, one coming up tonight, a couple more at the weekend, and thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Alright, peace out, love you, bye bye.